What's up, guys? Welcome back to Andrew's Movie Corner. My name is Andrew, and I know I'm a little late with this video. I had to give it a day to sink in. I think you all know what I'm talking about, and that is the series finale of my favorite show of all time, Game of Thrones. It's been 8 seasons. It was an amazing ride, amazing characters, stories, love, and then Sunday came. I was thoroughly disappointed. I couldn't believe that is how they ended it. It felt like such a cop-out. After 8 seasons, this is how they end the most beloved show. It didn't sit well with me. Like I said, I had to take a day to even get my thoughts together to do this video. I was at a Game of Thrones watch party. Me and my family, we were in costume. It was a great time. We were all so excited about the series finale and couldn't wait how it would end. We all had our own theories and stuff. And then we're all sitting there, and I wish I recorded it just for this video. We're all sitting there, and I'm looking around the room, and everyone's face was like this. I kid you not, my face was probably like that. I thought it was boring. I thought it just I'm going to get it. This is going to be an angry video. I'm going to get angry talking about this. But it has to be done because it was such an iconic, beloved show for so many people. I haven't talked to one person either at work or online or news articles, entertainment blogs, who was happy with this ending. No one was happy with this ending. I personally feel like it was a fuck you. We're going to end it how we want. We're going to throw all logic out the window with all these characters. And listen, I get it. I get it. It is a multi-million-dollar show. They've been doing this for 10 years. It is won, the episode of Battle of the Bastards won 2 Emmys alone for one episode of this show. This is how amazing this show is. And then it was announced that it would be 6 episodes for the final season. We were getting them an hour and a half apiece. I was okay with that. So before I go any further, if you haven't seen the series finale, this is spoiler reviews. So stop watching if you haven't seen it. I can't believe if you haven't seen it, but if you haven't, stop watching this now. I will be talking about spoilers in this. So it was, I lost my train of thought. It was 6 episodes, an hour and a half each. I was like, okay, alright, I can deal with it. I can. First episode, character building, introducing everyone again. They're just getting back to Winterfell. Cool, alright. Second episode ends on a cliffhanger for the Battle of Winterfell. Battle of Winterfell this season, I thought, was unbelievable. How Arya killed the Night King. That was sick. And then Dany and Jon and the Unsullied and the Dothraki and Drogon go get Cersei. Now, this is where I think the writers messed up. That episode 5, where Dany kills everyone in King's Landing. I tell people I can't call that episode a battle. That episode was a genocide. Straight up genocide. Her fall from grace was way too quick for this whole season. She loves Jon. I think in the episode season 5, which leads to the events of, obviously, the series finale, I personally think she snapped because 2 of her dragons are gone. Jon rejected her. And they're all ringing the bells in King's Landing for surrender. And that's not how she envisioned it. That's not how she wanted it. She wanted to make Cersei suffer. Her fall from grace was way too quick. The fact she murdered children, women. I believe I saw a pregnant woman getting burned to death. I don't know if you caught that. If I could find a clip of it, I'll put it in. And then I knew in my theory for the series finale how that episode ended. I said Jon is going to kill Tyrion. Jon is going to kill Dany. Or Dany's going to execute Tyrion. And I called it. Jon killed her. Now, for 2 iconic characters of this show to butt heads like they did, it happened too quick. It happened with no build-up, no lead-up. You know she's angry because Jon is her rightful heir. It was too quick. Her reactions didn't make sense. How angry she was. Yeah, it made sense. But how quickly the writers made it happen didn't. And when Jon killed her, she's staring at the throne, and she's excited and happy she got it. And then Jon walks up, and they talk, and he gives her that one final kiss, and just stabs her. And it was it. That was it. It for those iconic characters to do that, it made no sense. I felt cheated. I think the world felt cheated on that ending. I did think Drogon burning the Iron Throne to soup was awesome imagery. Basically, if my mom, Dany, if Daenerys can't have the throne, then no one can, figuratively and literally. And he burned it, and that was cool. That was cool imagery. Another image I loved is the shot, the camera's coming up the stairs, and the shot of Dany when you first see her in the series finale, and it looks like she has wings. That was awesome. That was cool. I love that. The rest of it, however, why? Why? It made no sense. Out of everyone to get the Iron Throne, it's Bran, who has no claim to it whatsoever. And then Sansa is the queen of Winterfell in the north. I like that. She did deserve it. But then they just say, oh, we're going to be our own independent nation or country, whatever. And then Arya, I guess she became a pirate. I don't know what she's doing. I guess that's the way they did want to end it. They had a vision, and unfortunately, I get it. It was not everyone's vision. It wasn't a common one. I also it was complete bullshit. How Bronn, all of a sudden, you were sent by Cersei to murder Jaime and Tyrion. And now, a month passes, I believe, the time hop in the episode. Now you're all on everyone's good graces and you run the banks and control the money? Why and how? That pissed me off. Tyrion being the hand of Bronn, I thought it was appropriate. I mean, the entire episode, he was smart. He was a genius. However, I don't know if he believes in Bronn and supports his theories, or he chose to be the hand of the king to avoid being killed. That's my opinion. I don't know. John's ending was so disappointing for this whole series. That's how you send Jon Snow off. He gets exiled to the wall and then goes and joins the wildlings and live with them. That's how you end it. And he got no warm welcome coming back to the North. He got none. You would have at least thought they would have loved him. They wanted him to be king. All the people would have loved him. And he comes back to the North, and everyone's staring at him like, you messed up. I thought that was such a disappointment. That was horrible. The series finale, it was so disappointing. I don't think I could say it enough. It was... See, the bottom line, listen, the bottom line. You love the show. This show is iconic. And now you know it'll be a bittersweet ending. You know the writers are going to do what they want. The way it ended, I felt it was rushed. They didn't know how to wrap everything up after 8 years. And they went with their first thoughts. To end a show as iconic of Game of Thrones like that, that's why I said I had to take a day and even go through blogs and Instagram posts and YouTube videos to really see if it was just me who was that disappointed in it, like thoroughly disappointed in it. And then looking at everything, no, it wasn't. Listen, Game of Thrones, you will always be one of my top 5 shows of all time. Your series finale, you pissed a lot of people off. That's all I gotta say on that matter. I can sit here and rant and rave. Obviously, I don't blame any of you for shutting it off and not even listening. I did want to just say to the cast of Game of Thrones and the creators, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone watching this, thanks you for creating one of the greatest shows of television history. As always, my name is Andrew. This is Andrew's Movie Corner. Stay tuned for the next video. I will be uploading it. Click that subscribe button. Leave any comment down below. If you agree with me, if the Game of Thrones series finale was a cop-out and a dishonor to the fan base and show itself.